welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we're going to be painting the three, what are they called again? Doppelgangers. Now these, I'm not really willing to paint to any great extent because the idea behind these, I think they're more like human clay or humanoid clay, that they can change their appearance to mimic anything. So that being said, we're just going to basically wash them. Now I've primed them with grey and then I've gone over with white straight from above. So what I'm going to do is just put a straight wash on them. So for one, we're going to use Nuln Oil. For another, we're going to use Drakenhof Nightshade. And for the third, we're going to use Kelia Green Shade. So let's do it, shall we? First one with the Nuln Oil. And we'll just plop it on. And just like so. Nothing incredibly technical about this, it's just blap the wash on. I've not been overly overly cautious, as it were, with the not cautious. I haven't gone overboard with the primer, is what I mean. So you'll still see some of the plastic showing through of the model. That's not an issue at all, as long as we get it so that it doesn't pool up too heavily, because there's detail in this, but if we have the thing pooling, then it's going to lose some of that detail. We'll be coming back to give this a dry brush later on. So sorry about that. So that's one done. Next one, as I say, will be Drakenhof Nightshade. So I'll put that to one side. Oh god, just knocked it over. Clumsy. So then we get the Drakenhof Nightshade, give it a shake. Get the next one and blap it over. I always try to do these slightly different. With the flame bats we did in the previous video, the fire, so there's not really much difference I can do with them. They're supposed to look like flame, so I did them all as I would do it, looking like flame. But these, we can make them different, so that's why I'm using different coloured washes. It's just so anybody using them can differentiate between them, even though it doesn't really make any difference, but because of the way the rules work, it's all we need to do is just get one on and then all of them work at the same time. But I like doing them so they look slightly different. It's just me. I don't like doing the same one twice, unless it's I mean, if you've seen my Kings of War videos that I did of the zombies, each of them, the skin tone was different, same with the ghouls. I don't like doing them the same. So that's the second one with the Kelia Green, with the Drakenhof Nightshade, and now the final one with the Kelia Green Shade. I still haven't worked out how to pronounce this right, but never mind. I'm just going to dab off some of the black of the Nuln Oil around the first one's feet, because it's pooling up quite dramatically there. So if we suck all the paint on the Nuln Oil up, we can just blop over the base, that's not a problem. So we can blop on that up. Once we sort it all up, we can carry on. That's what you need to watch for though with this. You don't want them getting too flooded. You want the wash in the details, but as I said earlier, there's not much in the line of detail, so we don't want them pooling too much. It's all very shallow detail in these ones, I'm afraid. So it's just a case of get it on and then just keep an eye on them, make sure it doesn't pool too much and hide a lot of what detail is there. There we are. That's that. So that's the three. That's all we're doing with them, really. If you want to come back and put like a white or a very pale grey dry brush on them, you can do. That's really all that's needed. You've got the idea of what they're like from that. So there we are. That is the Doppelgangers done. If I do anything more to them, it will be just a very light dry brush. Possibly with where is it now? Probably with that one, Powered Witch Flesh. Just to, just bring out the highlights. And it's just straight from above, that's all. Don't need to go too fancy with them. Well, that's it for this video. Next time when we come back, they will be based, and I might actually just realised I've missed a little bit of the green on there, so let's just touch that a little bit up. It's just on the I've missed his footsies. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's it. I say if I do any more on this, it's just going to be a slight dry brush. But when we come back, they will be based, and if I decide to do a dry brush, I'll probably do it then, just to show. Oh, he's just sneezed. If I do come back and do any more on these, let's say, other than the basing, I'll just show you what I do on one of them. It's not going to be much. Okay, so that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. These have been short and sweet. The next ones are going to be just that bit longer. Until next time, take care, God bless, and bye for now.